Wow, 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 wow. Guys, you guys, my guys. How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone tonight, you guys, my guys? No, not you guys, my guys. Good night, beautiful people. How are you? New month, new chapter, new page, new beginning. Like nothing ever happened. Just the bills always never knew. Selenia, 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 all the way out of Australia. How are you? You know what? I was reading this article. Greetings, my love, greetings, and thank you for stopping by. Is it late by you now? What time is it? Because I think you guys are ahead of us. Or are you ahead of us or behind us? I don't know. And I mean in the American, which way? Who's ahead of who? Oh, you're in Sunday. You're in the future. Oh, okay. You are in the future. I like that. I love that. You are in the future already. God bless you guys over there. Guys, whose laptop is this? I don't even know whose laptop is this. Cause oh, that's my son laptop card. So how are you, future baby? I like that one. You just roast me with the future. It's a future baby. Yes, you're in the future. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, thank you for that reminder. Because sometimes I forget. So I was reading this article where this young athlete, I think he's from his parents was from somewhere in Africa. I don't remember where in Africa, but they're from somewhere in Africa. And now he's dominating the world now. Do you know that athlete? He's over by you in Australia. The parents migrate over there for better life. And now this boy break. I was reading the article where he break Usain Bolt record. Let me know if that is true. Because I was just why my hand look like a pappy chippy chippy. So let me put you in the background in the meantime. Let me put you in the background. So how are you doing? How are you doing? You know, actually, guys, I just finished with my son work because he had a work due exactly 11 o'clock on the dot. So I was in the background doing it. Lisa's got style. For sure you got style. I've seen them. How are you doing? How are you? All the way out of the USA. USA, big USA. How are you? Greetings. Thank you for stopping by. And everybody that comes here, we ring them up. We ring them up. Okay. So you will see me leave a message on your channel. But let's get into it and ring the first person that was here, Selenia, all the way out of Australia. All right. The world smile with Buzzer. Today, Buzzer, we all over the place. Buzzer, we driving. We don't know license. I'm just kidding. We just sitting in our living room and driving. How are you? Yes, I am good, girl. Yes, okay. Thank you guys for stopping by. And remember now, everybody that is here, I am gonna ring up all of you. So I'm gonna start with Selena and then work my way down to everybody. Okay, so that's one of my way of showing my support to everybody that will grace the stage and say, lend us support. You know what I mean? So you lend me a support, I lend you back a support too. You know what I mean? Because we are working on achieving a goal. So why not? So right now I'm going to Selena right now. And then start up here. Oh, let me turn the volumes down. Okay. I have to turn the volumes down. Hey Selena, I was listening to my tarot reading that you were doing with the Leo Kama. I'm a Leo. Yes, so I was listening to that reading, and I was listening, and I'm like, some of these things very well register. They very well register, man. I'm telling you. I'm kind of a little bit tired, but we're gonna keep going. Okay, hold on. Let me put somebody else here. Hold on, family. We're gonna ring everybody up that is here in the chat. Okay. Lisa got style. Say I like your setup. You look good, beautiful. Thank you so much. With my granny, in my mama, in my grandmother, in my grandmother hairstyle. Ooh. I'm not in the future yet, okay? So I gotta wait. Selena is in the future, so if you know this is big America, Selena had the future ahead of us. So I better wait with my grandmother hairstyle when I get over. I have to draw a break. I'm working towards the future. Hey Jace, how are you? How are you? Greetings. Thank you guys for stopping by. My grandmother hairstyle need to be retired. But I gotta wait till I get over the future, okay? Okay, so Lisa, thank you for stopping by and always supporting me. I saw your comments and stuff like that. We communicate and stuff with everybody here. I mean, we always connect one way, shape, or form or the other. All right, so I got Selena up there. I'm still in Saturday. Today is Saturday night. Selena is in Sunday, right? Selena, you're in Sunday. So I'm not in the future. Not yet, but we're working towards the future, okay, Selena? So by the time you get to your next future, we in Sunday, you in Monday. So beautiful. Yes, Selena. So that guy, they said break the record. Yes, he's from, I don't know where he's. I think he's from Africa, but he moved to where you at, Selena. So probably you need listen out for that if you're a sports person. And they said he break Usain Bolt record. I was just reading the article. I don't know. It was on Google. I even forgot the name of the article. So Lisa's got style. So you have a nice voice. I could picture you on the radio. Oh, I got my microphone ready. 1, 2, what's up? I'm in the past. How are you doing? I got my lovely friend over here in the future. She will introduce herself. What's going on, family? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? They always say Leos are the life of the party if we have that safe place to be ourselves. But if we don't have a safe haven, we won't. We won't be ourselves. We'll be roaring like a lion, which we are. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lisa Good Style. I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you with the styles, and you really bringing the styles. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it. I love it. So thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone. I appreciate each and everyone. I got my friend over here. I'm just lending her support everywhere I can. You know what I mean? So yes. So guys, you can check out Selena. She does those reading and stuff. So you check her out. She does other things as well. So check her out. It's not just one thing she do. So connect everybody here. Connect. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all of you. And one thing I learned when you have blue jackets, if let's say you see somebody in the chat and you want to go sub to them, or let's not use the word sub, you want to go check them out. You can always, because you have the jacket, so it's easier for you to click on those person while you have the jacket. Click on the channel that you want to click on, and then you can go view their channel, and then from there you can take it to take it to the rest of your part of your life, whatever part that gonna fit in you. You know what I mean? Then you can take it to there. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So good night, family. Good night. Good night. We are here. We are giving thanks. A lot of work we're doing, but I had to meet that 11 o'clock deadline because I'm like, you know what? Yes, yes, yes. It was a lot of work, but I challenge it. I challenge it. Resilient is the best, man. I'm telling you, we're telling you, we are resilient and we have to be fighting to still remain resilient because sometimes the pressure of life can weigh me down, especially with a lot of stuff going on. But we gotta fight, baby. Are we in a new month, new chapter? Hey, hey. Get our blank page. Where's my book? Let's get a blank page. We're in a new chapter. Oh, the kids love my stuff. So we have a new page, guys, new chapter. See, they all empty. All empty. So new book, chapter page. So now I can write my own little life in here. You know what I mean? Chapter after chapter. They say tours after tours, roar after roar. Okay. So we can be grateful. All right. Yes, man. So I hope everybody is doing wonderful. How is everyone tonight? Anyone out chilling, hanging out? Are they just home chilling, reading a book, watching TV? Maybe just looking at this crazy girl with her grandmama plot. Don't worry, I'll be over in the future soon. I washed my hair and that was it. Yes, new book. Yes, new book. It's a blank book, just new. New book, blank book. Got a blank book, blank brain again, all over again. Writing a new month, new chapter, what I really want to accomplish. So I'm almost done with you, Selena, and then I'm coming to the next person there. So greetings to everyone. Big shout out to everyone that stopped by and to all the private watchers. Because right now tonight here, a lot of people on live. Even today, oh man, I remember I had like 3 devices. Having one in here, one in here, one in here, and I'm running here and I'm running. I'm like, God have mercy upon us. Yes, Selena, I love your hair. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amen. God have mercy. Oh yeah, I used to do a lot of push-ups and stuff, but not anymore. These are link, link. You see, they're swinging. Swing away, swing it. I'm getting old now. You see, they're swinging, they wobble. When you tire about the fly off the car, is wobbly. So I'm getting there. I'm getting the arms wobbly, 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 wobbly. See, it wobbly. See, shaking. I need tune up. I need some tune up. Tune up. Keep them nice and firm. I gotta get some tune up. But can you believe we're almost out of I'm claiming it early. We're almost out of winter. For anybody who know they're living in the winter season. Can you imagine a month is going by so fast, but it really did a lot of damage this year. Even though it come in little bits, but it really come and dent you real bad because it's so cold and freezing. Your poor little ears feel like you borrow them from out the freezer. When kids teething, you have to freeze their little teething ring so they can have it to squeeze their gum. That's how my ears feel. Oh, what a way to put that. All right, so okay. All right, let me get off somebody off of this phone here, and then I'll put somebody else on here. I need to charge my phone. What? Oh, I can't get back in my account. What is going on? I can't. I don't know what's going on with that phone. I gotta start my memory chip out. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. They say the older you get, thank you, like I used to say, there is no, in the future nowadays, there is no I don't want to say it. See if you can read between the lines. No more. Those days are over. you know? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lisa Godstyle. I'm glad to be out of winter. Yes, we are almost out of it. We almost out of it. Because by the time February is gonna be one of the toughest one with winter too. They say that always be the toughest. So let me see who else had came in. Making sure I ring you up according to how you come inside here. Okay, Selena, and then Lisa. Okay, let me check you out. Lisa. I used to have a cousin named Lisa. She could have dressed. She was short, but she could have dressed. Was she still alive? Why am I talking like she did? That's a Jamaican in me. You talking like somebody did. Her name was Lisa. All right, let me put you here. And I appreciate all of you. Today is big February, new month, new beginning, new chapter, blank book. Let's flip the pages. Let's flip the pages. I was listening to somebody today and they said when you talk so fast, you call words where it don't belong and you chop somewhere, you add words and you say something, you sound like you say something different, which is so true. Lisa's got And then I'm still joking button like I'm still in early childhood education. I'm still a kid. It's still joking the button. I'm telling you, God. You know what I learned? I learned, even though I'm living just here with my children, I learned to be happy with what I got around me. Yes, Lisa, right there, right there. I learned to be happy with what I get. So Lisa, what we normally do on the live every night, someone come and support. So the time you will be spending, I go and I get one of your video. If I already sub to you, so what I will do, I just check in. So I'm watching the video and I will just leave a comment with my heart and a blessing, or sometimes I just leave the word blessing because I'm giving you back the blessing. You know, giving. I want let's not say giving back the blessing. We're giving blessings. You know, because you're blessing me. You all are blessing me and blessing back. You know, I mean blessings, so we can always strengthen each other, you know what I mean, and keep going. That's how I'll be doing it. So after that, I'll be going to the world tomorrow with Basil next after that. Okay. This phone not allowing me to go there, so I don't have to use it. Don't worry, family. And I find this easier. So if anybody have smartphone and while they on live and they gotta do what they gotta do, you know what I mean? I find it way easier for me. You know, one size don't fit all, but just for me. Because as a mom of two little boys, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. Let me go find the world smile with Basil. It's hard sometimes to strike that balance, you know what I mean? Okay. Lisa said, okay, we read that part. Selena said, I am ready for winter. It's too hot and I am so sweaty. LOL. Yes, that's the only difference with winter and what they call it? And summer. In the summer, every second you gotta check. Are you standing all night and you go, you pass out. Something going on in the summer, you know. So that's the only problem. And then you gotta constantly, if you don't like to shower, you better wait till the winter. Because when the summer come, you better shower. Because if you don't shower gonna look at you like, hello, I'm over here. I am over here. I can smell you all the way over there. So I'm telling you, man. That's the only problem, you know. Okay, the world smile with Buzzy busting on the laugh. Buzzy, you know those things too. You know what I mean? In the summer, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Lee says, I will swap you weather. I will swap your weather. But wait, Lisa still in our Sino zone too. She's in Sino zone because I watched a video of her where she got a lot of Sino. So she's in the Sino zone. So you know, ready to swap. We just don't get as much Sino as we used to. But she's still in the Sino zone. She's not clear yet. So we probably still begging you for your weather right now. You know what I mean? Everyone's think here except me. Listen, you probably stick by yourself, let me silent. You know, you always say, let me be the one who's silent. In the summer, especially, you know, some things, I'm telling you, you can't win everything, I swear. Even when the winter comes, somebody raise their arm up, or they have on no shirt and they raise their arm up over you. Back up. I'm telling you, that's a fun part, though. That's a fun part. And then you stand in a line if you're doing something, and then you smell all the odor, and you have to be like, Lord help me. Can they speed the line up? you know, I can laugh, I take a shower. I can laugh, I take a shower. These are some of the things we should be laughing about because it's life. We make up life. No matter how we look at it, it make up life. That's why they had deodorant. That's why they have perfumes. Am I lying, people? That's why they got these things out there on the shelf. Why you think they got them out there? Because if you don't, something need to keep down. You know, what I mean, or you have to take shower off as often as possible. But that's why we made deodorant. That's why we make everything. Everything you see make out there, it make there for a purpose. You know what I mean? But it's good when we can laugh after even just our own self when things are going wrong. It's like when I was growing up, we used to say we expire. Somebody say, I gotta go. I say, what? You smell me? We expire. You know what I mean? Say it's time to go take a shower or something, something. So such is life. Such is life. So I have you, Lisa, here in the background. Come on, let me put this phone here. But we all gotta laugh. We only have one life, you see? Even the sky dropping out people out of the aim out of the sky, the plane dropping people out of the sky. Nobody coming back, not even one. So why make life that difficult? You got one life. The moment you don't got it, that's it. And even when you're dead, you still stink sometimes, depending on how you're dead. So you can't win everything. You know what I mean? We just have to move on. Why is the phone acting crazy? Oh, not crazy, so the phone must be crazy. What it going? What is the goose going on? Look, the phone freeze. The phone said, "No, I'm tired of you." All right, let me get the next person. The world smile with Basil. But it's life, though. We gotta learn to enjoy life. We only got one life, and that's why they sell colognes and stuff. Cologne would not be on the shelf if it wasn't a reminder to say we're expired and we need to use in 24 hours in service. If it was on the shelf. And I'm sorry, Miss Yolanda. Miss Yolanda, I was here laughing. I'm sorry. Miss Yolanda, how are you? Greetings, my sister. Blessings, blessings. The prayer warriors are in the house. So, Basil, I'm checking you out. So, greetings. I'm telling you, Miss Yolanda, I was here laughing out myself. Hold on. I got to turn this phone down. Because then laughter ain't going to be that laughter because I ain't going to see it. I'm not going to see the video. I'm telling you. All right, so I'm coming to everybody, okay? I am coming to everybody. So I got blessing, hear me about blessing. I got the world smile with Basil, and I got do I have okay? I'm watching Lisa got style right here, so I'm coming. The other phone retarded. He decided to say that's my personal phone retarded, so he have to park over here. I was laughing with you. Oh, okay. Yes, but it's good to laugh. Why you think they have these things on the shelf? Just think about it. All these people who invent these things to stop order. Why you think they got them on the shelf? Because they know somebody gonna expire. They probably say, "Oh, this girl over here expired," or they say that boy over there, ooh ooh. You know what I mean? So they got them on the shelf for a reason, and that's why we buy them and we buy the best one. Or sometimes we buy someone it make our arm more cheap because sometimes it depends. It don't in line with our arms. What do you call it? I don't know, because some deodorant is not for you. When you use it, you make your arm more musky than how it was. So it's not everybody have musky arm though. But we come from dirt, so let's imagine. 3 days out there, you can only imagine one day. Summer one day. Selena said, I have to go. Take care and bless up to you, Zelenkin, everyone. Yes, Selena, not a problem. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, okay? You have a blessed day over there in the future. And happy Sunday to you, because I know you're already in Sunday right now. And happy Saturday night to everyone that is here. And if you're from Australia, big shout out to the Australian family. Big shout out to you all. You know, big shout out to you guys. But thank you guys for stopping by. You know what I mean? Part of life is to live, love, and laugh and enjoy life. Life is not that serious. Sometimes we collect too much seriousness and then we drain our body the next 2, 3 days because we can't live up to the expectation of what we collect. It's like consuming so much. It's like we go out and we buy a whole bunch of stuff and all of a sudden we get tired of the place. Oh, I need to move. I need a bigger place because what? We collect so many things. That's when we reach to this point, we have nowhere else to store things than to go into depression mood. And then after we go into depression mood, then we start to say we need to move, we need a bigger house, we need a bigger place, we start grow our family. Now in our one bedroom, the family can't hold no more because we start multiplying. Now we need to upgrade. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have a job. Yes, Miss Yolanda, I'm coming to you too in there. Sometimes we have a job and then we start multiplying. Family start get expanding. One person lose their job. Now this one person left as the wing have to start take on 2, 3 jobs just to make two ends meet. So A lot of things happening all the time in our life, but guess what? Take a moment to laugh. Take a moment, and you don't have to laugh all the time. Just play some game. You can get laughter from it because you have competition. You know, and game can be, if you are a Christian, you can play Bible games. If you are a person who in the music industry, you can play music games. Challenge people, see who know the latest song, who know this, who know that. People in the the Christianity faith or something can throw out scriptures and whatever and see who can win. 10 questions, who can win the most, or blah blah blah, and then you can say amen, thank you Jesus. This person is walking in the right direction. I mean, there are several things out there for us to keep our mind busy, but sometimes we keep our mind on the wrong thing. And the wrong thing could mean you have bills. We packed up in bills and we rather stay backed up. We don't try to in reverse and get out. We just reverse. We keep reversing backwards instead of try to reverse and then turn around depending on how you park and get out. Or walk around the corner and say, okay, let me open the door and get outside. Sometimes we have to find our mindset in different, challenge our mind to go different direction. We have east, west, north, and south. When south not working, go when north not working, go to east, go to west, and then you get down to south. Eh? So yes, yes, Miss Yolanda, so true. Miss Yolanda will say, one day at a time, and I love to. Yes, one day at a line. Sorry, one day out a line. I said, see, that's when you talk too fast. That's what happened. You say something wrong. You know what I mean? So Lisa Got Talent almost finished and Basil almost finished. But we gotta give God thanks. What are we gonna do? Chastise ourselves every day? We get up beating up ourselves? We can't do that. We can't do that. We have one life, and all the things that are happening around us, it tells us to take a time to realize that we're only human being. Enjoy ourselves, dressed up. As you say, they have the deodorant out there for a reason. You know what I mean? They have everything out there for a reason. We have to look at life and enjoy life, laugh, because if we don't laugh after ourselves, others will be laughing after us and we'll be right there, don't even know why they were laughing, but they were laughing, right? So it's good to laugh at ourselves. All right, so I finished with World with Basil. Let me go down to Yolanda right now. So get everybody up. And thank you guys for stopping by, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you. I remember I like to say that I know in the night time at night it's not always easy to stay long to support, but every time somebody stop by, it's appreciation. It's greatly appreciated because we have 24 hours in the day, and by the time we go to bed, sometimes you wonder if you only get 2 days, you only get 1 minute out of that 24 hour, because the day the day come back so quick. By the time you lay to rest, you know what I mean, the day come back so quick, and then it's another day, and then we get exhausted sometimes. So even if you're here, you're tired, and you have to go get your rest or anything, Resilient Queen always say rest is important, and a man who don't get adequate rest always grumpy. Always grumpy. It's like they say, an angry man, when he angry over his food, he angry because he hungry. He no long talking. Even when you go to a restaurant and somebody trying to get your order wrong, and you're trying to be there and say, if you could just hurry up. You're saying it to yourself now, but this person look like they're not hearing because of the language barrier and all these things. You don't mean to be rude to that person, but you don't want to get the food, or you're gonna walk away. You know what I mean? Because this person asking you a million and one question over how to make your food after you explain it. So I understand, because I used to work in restaurants, so I understand. I know how challenging some things can be when you're hungry. A hungry man is a hungry man. He have no time to play with you. Either take my order correct or listen good. Listen good, take my order correct. Listen good, take my order correct. Let me pull up Yolanda. So big shout out to everyone. Yes, it's Yolanda. I see you right here. Let me scroll down to the one I haven't watched yet and leave my mark up there, and then leave my blessing up in here. All right. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. And then after that, I moved on to who else is here? Maybe we all the same. Okay, we're all the same people here. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I stop by and try to visit everyone I can reach out to say hello. Yes, Miss Yolanda. Today I was on your live too, because I was hearing you. Hey, Miss Cynthia Blackwell, how are you? How are you? Greetings, sister. Greetings. Thank you for stopping by. A hungry man is a cranky man. Yes, and they don't play. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate each and every one. Thank you, Miss Blackwell. Oh, you're on your app. Oh, okay. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, my love. All right. You know what I mean? So we still have to just get by the day. What we gonna do? Be mad? Can't be mad. You know. Like today when I was in a good mood, I tell my son, you get your laptop and come let me hurry up finish your work because he do homeschool. And I said, get the laptop and come let me finish your work. Because if you get me in the wrong mood, meaning that you don't feel like doing nothing, oh, that's it for me. It's a wrap, baby. It's not a chicken wrap. It's a wrap. I'm done. Because even as adult, you got duties to do and everything to do. All right, so Miss Cynthia saying hello to everyone. Some people probably left already, and then some people like to put you in the background because they're busy working around her. So yeah, yes, ma, we can't get mad all the time. Yeah, And so when I get mad all the time, I just like this little grumpy lady, especially when you live alone with kids and you're talking to them and they look at you like they're talking over your head. You know what I mean? Yes. But we will get to the top. We will get to the top, We get to the top. We just got to keep going. Enjoy life. Take a moment to enjoy life. Life is not that serious. Miss Blackwell, Miss Yolanda said good night, good night, good night. Greetings, greeting. Some people already left already. I know Miss Selena, she left. She's in the future. She's in Australia. So she's in Sunday already. So we behind. We gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. You know what I mean? The future is bright. So we all in the future. Yes, we gotta aim for the sky and keep going, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not all about seriousness. Sometimes it's just about just go. Open the door and go. I was listening to this young lady and she said, you know what? I was at my darkest point in life and I heard a voice say, just go. She said she started walking. She did not know where she was going. All she knew where she wanted to go. She just go. And that's all we need sometimes. Is just go. The only difference with this day and age is that I'm almost finished with Lisa. Okay, your video was 20 minutes. Okay. So yes. The only difference with this day and time is that the way we would want to go do a lot of stuff is not the same like back in the days. Nowadays you have to let someone know when you gotta go somewhere. You can't just up and go on your own nowadays because a lot of things is happening. A lot of things. The mean kind of things are happening now, and you want to last. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice gold shoes, Lisa. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, look at me. I love gold. Look, I wish I could show you Lisa shoes. Go check out Lisa channel, guys. She have this the video I'm watching is called Do I Have Style? Man, look at that gold shoes. That's a nice gold and I'm a gold girl. I am a gold girl. I like gold. Okay, so Lisa, I'm coming in your closet. I wear size 7. I'm coming in your closet. Tell me you wear the same size. I'm coming. Miss Yolanda says so true. We have to keep walking and trusting in God. Yes. Because as the Bible said, man shall not live by bread alone. Why did he say we shall not live by bread alone? We might have many different reasons, but the Christian faith believers and everybody who study the word of God more better than me would know we shall not live by bread alone. That means we need to enjoy every little things that are of importance and good to us. Like, just sitting down sometimes chilling, family and friends, cooking and eating, like a lot of people, like we talk about love language. Some people love languages to entertain people and forgot about themselves, meaning that you will have people come over, you will be cooking, I love the blind. You know what I mean? You have people come over, you just cook and you have a good day. And then sometimes you don't even eat none of the food because you want to make sure everybody that is around is happy, enjoying their food and everything. You know what I mean? And then you have some people love languages to take you out, take you shopping, get your nails done, get your hair done. Everybody have different kind of love language. And some people love languages madness. They, they mad at you every day. Some people love language is madness. It is mad at you every day. They can never get up and be happy. They just mad every day. You know, mad, mad, mad. Eh? I'm telling you. So we have different love language, different way of, creating our happiness. And the difference is we have to learn to express those kind of things too, because the other person can't know either. Because the other person don't have to mean in a relationship. It could be friendship or anything. How they gonna know what you like if you don't say? You just go with the flow. You can't always go with the flow. Sometimes you gotta have a mind of your own. Stand up. No, not because you see everybody doing this, you're going to sit down there and say, okay, I'll go with that. Have a mind of your own. And that's what people like, especially when you invite people anywhere and they say, what you have? I don't know. I used to say that as a younger girl. It's like, don't know. And that's a turn off for some people because you don't know. How am I going to know? You know what I mean? What would you like to eat? I don't know. Like a little kid in you. I don't know. Whatever you cook. So we have to learn to show our love language. And February is the month of showing your love. So make sure people know what you love. You know what I mean? Whatever that is for you. Tracy's local learning. Good night. How are you? How are you? Everyone, light and love to you all. Yes, blessings, blessings. The stars are bright. We're heading over. We're heading over. The stars are bright. How are you doing? The world smiles with Basil. Yes, the stars are bright. Blessings to everyone, you know what I mean? And we say to God be the glory. He always done great things for us. But we want everybody to take.
Mama,
Whoa.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's what I got.
Mhm.
It's a phone.
The tablet?
No, correct. I
Oh.
got two. One
Where
charger.
is, I mean,
He was watching at first, but guess what?
you fell asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, did you cover?
I mean, he just fell asleep. So, you know what I did?
Mm.
I went to sleep. I knew if I cover him, because guess what? Sometimes without covering, he can feel himself.
Oh.
Like when I touch him, he can feel it. That might wake him up slightly.
Oh.
So,
All right, so in a few more minutes, you go get some rest. I give him like a time today because he did his work. So I said, let me give him some time to chill out a little bit. Life is not that serious. You just wind it back in when you know that time is come, like tomorrow. You wind that back in. All right, go, baby. Get back up. I will call out to you, okay? All right. So I give him a little time, you know what I mean? Because he know much and finish his work too. All right. So Tracy Local Learning. Let me put you up here. Let me put you up here. Let me put you up here. So I want to say I appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone. We're about to be over in a second day of February. Can you imagine? February, already in February. And after February done, then all the other months start winding down. Because January is over. They say the hardest month of the year is over. Because it's January, you're coming back off a big Christmas holiday, then big New Year celebration, where you spend so much, run your cards up and do a lot of stuff and everything. So that's a month that's really set majority of us back all the time. Because we run the cards up, we run this up. So you know what I mean? So it's one of those tough months. But nevertheless, we made it out of it, even though some of the hurdles, even though they didn't apply to us, but it just felt. You could feel it because anything hit anywhere, it can hit us too. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of when and where and why. And we're not going to know. So that's why we always have to be prepared. Be prepared. We always have to be prepared. I don't know why I always put 2C in your name. I don't know which school I went, but I went to a school cannot spell. The school I went to call cannot spell. Yolanda Wilson said, okay, good night, my queen. I have a blessed night. Yes, yes, auntie, yes, because I know we all up all day today. So, have a blessed day and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday tomorrow. Happy Sunday, to everyone. Everyone, if you have to leave and everything, I just want to say thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Go get your rest, and and there is a lot of people up tonight, meaning that a lot of life going on. So check out each other if you want to check out each other before you guys wind it in or reel it in. Reel it in, meaning that you're gonna wrap up for the night. You know what I mean? A lot today, man. I had 3 devices running. I'm like, what the GPS is going. I had a lot of illness, man. I'm telling you, it's no joke, but we will get there, you know what I mean? So have a blessed night to everyone, all right? And to Miss Yolanda, you have a good night, all right? So let me put Tracy up in here. Yes, you're right here. Tracy, all along I couldn't find you because I had 2C in your name. I spell your name with 2C. And that's a problem. Sometimes we're looking for something and we can't find it and we want to get mad then. But if we just look back at what we typed in, we will realize that we made an error. Because I'm telling you, it's tough. I hear your queen being busy. Yes, busy like bees. It's never easy. All right, so I'm gonna put you in the background and we do like you, John. Oh, my lady here is live. Listen, so many people going live. Yo, I'm telling you. But typically at night, during the week, I'm gonna start to come on live a little earlier and leave around maybe 11, 12, because during the week I want to make sure my kids get up to go to school early, because that's a goal I made for the new year. I made this goal as well to say while I'm on live, because last year I was looking and I said, okay, you call for subscribers, you're getting the subscribers. No, then what? Majority of these people have channels. Tracy Local Learn say, I appreciate you being here. You are so lifting. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. I appreciate you and appreciate everyone as well who grace and stop by and say hello. It have to be tonight, but all the other nights, everything. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the subscribers as well. People work on something, so sometimes they can't even get to come on, and sometimes they might not even like the content or anything, but that's all right. At least they still support, you know what I mean? They're leaving a mark somewhere, you know what I mean? And sometimes some people, they just want to support it without, don't make no noise, like close the lip, girl. I want to hear no noise, no noise, you know what I mean? So we appreciate each and every one. All right. So it never easy, man. It's not an easy task to do. So I said I made a new year resolution, and for my resolution was, how can I support all my the people that will come, like when I'm doing live? How can I support them while they're here supporting me? And I because I have a creative mind, so I'm always thinking about how can I do something, even if I don't know how to do it, or I haven't started learning how to do it. I'm always thinking about how can I do something. And I came up with this idea and said, oh, I heard the voice say, okay, you have device. They're old devices. So, when you have your old phone and you upgrade, right? So when you have the home internet, when you're home, then you can ring these people up. And then I decided to take my laptop out and get my computer desk. So I'm feeling happy now. I had the computer desk and the chair. So I was able, because that used to be one of my challenge. I used to say, if I could have a comfortable place where I could just come and talk to you guys and sit down comfortably, it would be much better for me to be connected more and everything. That's a great idea. Yes, thank you, Miss Tracy. Thank you, because it's never easy when you have to be doing so much, you know what I mean? So with me doing that, let me stop by and show my girl here some love too. Let me stop by here and show my girl some love. Guys, you can check out Rising Phoenix. She's live too. I'm gonna stop over there and show her some love. Yes. But you see everybody coming on at this time now at the night. They never used to, but everybody coming on now, so it can be a little bit challenging, but that's all right. That's where the device come in. When I'm at home, I can do all of that. You know what I mean? But big shout out to everyone else that are coming in and helping out as well. And for Lisa's got style. Thank you, Lisa, for stopping by. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. She always comment on my videos also. And we connected to, checking out each other. So I appreciate when we can, when we can. I like to say when we can, because sometimes you have a busy day, and your busy day don't give you a chance to do nothing but do what you gotta do. Because it's either you pay the bills or you stay outside. Or is it that you take care of the kids or you let them fail in school? You have choices, especially when I homeschool, and since night I had to sit down and go through three different social study things that they were talking about. Then when we finish with that thing, that's the end of it. Then he had to do a little quiz. Then after that he had to go over this side here to do some work, and then he have to save them. So when he saved them Monday, now we're gonna ask the teacher how to send them to her. Rising Phoenix. hmm So that's how life is, you know what I mean? So we have to find it. So that's one of the ways I come up with saying, you know what? I want to be able to give back, and giving back. You say I also homeschool my son. Absolutely loved it. Yes, I loved it. It's just a lot of work though. And if we make the days crumbled on us, you already know you homeschool. Let's say you see, well, I don't know how your Monday session set up with your kids, but with mine, maths, you have to go read the activities that was done in class, especially if he was in class. Before he can hit submit on that section, 'cause you have to hit submit. Is that mean you haven't done it? Then you have to do the assignment. Then in Monday now, when it comes to reading, you have to have a reading story thing they where they read. Then they have Jackman. Then they have writing. They have so many things in read, and then they have to go on Epic and everything to get things done too. So I'm like, wow. And that's just for maths and reading. And then you have writing same way. Writing maybe had three things in there also. Some of them short, but for adults it will be short, but for the kids at certain age, it's not short for them. Because their listening span is very short at that age. So as parents we have to be the, because we're the learning coach. They call us the learning coach, you know. And sometimes you have to be the tough learning coach. You just like picture yourself in a classroom and the child getting out of hand, and you have to be the tough, stern one, you know, with them that they understand. But I'm me the mama. I don't call myself the coach, I call myself the mama. Because when a child don't realize that they're playing with their work, you have to let them know that you can't play with your schoolwork, especially the maths and the English. You cannot play with that. And then they switch over him with another teacher now. So most of things that he was doing last year kind of messed up this year, because I don't understand how they're doing things now. He just kind of a little bit off, because the work that he did last year, I see a decline in his grade a little bit. And I'm wondering, because they're saying they still put it over here, say you haven't done it, but they still yet when you go on those kind of pages, the work is still not done. You know what I mean? They say zero at the same time. So I don't understand who not that in their eye and crossing their teeth. You know what I mean? Because I make sure I go back and check those things. But now they close that other teacher things that she was doing, they closed that out. So now it's a new teacher chapter now we're on now. So it kind of a little bit confusing. But we will adjust it, because you only can get better. But we ain't giving up, people. As the songwriter said, we ain't giving up. We ain't giving up. Nope, nope, nope. Not at all. Not at all. You know what I mean? We cannot give up. Giving up is not an option. And then he have a meeting on Monday. And then because recently they said he was diagnosed with ADHD, because that boy cannot sit still for a second. But the only time he will sit still if he have something that he love, or he likes when me and him, like sometimes I do dance, like we dance together. I always, just try to entertain, little things make them feel love, in the house and everything. And then sometimes I go off for them like a little dog. Sometimes I go for them like a little dog running around in the house. You know what I mean? So, we have the days when you flip the script, like Taylor Swift say, you flip the script and get ahead of So I have those days when the grandmother hairstyle just come right out like back in the days, boss when they put blow the horn. But it's life, it's what it is. We have to give God thanks. Yes, yes. I don't know I don't know who come up with that idea, but so some of the things I'm like, it don't even make sense. But at the same time, it's reality. It's reality, you know what I mean? When they say back to life, back to reality, it's reality. And then it's so funny when we have to learn it. Yeah. Yeah, they have to come up with those. I don't know why they come up with those. I can't recall if I remember why they had came up with those. I can't. And it's something that they embedded in the children that they must know. And that's labeling. That's a form of labeling. Come to think of it, label a child like they look like, or what animal are you? So the one with the giraffe head look like you. Okay, that's you, giraffe. Okay, here the giraffe. Which one is my son? My son get one too. Not in homeschool right now, but in when he go to regular school, they get a letter, and they have a picture. It could be a giraffe. It could be anything, a character, something something. And then me, I like to call my children the biggest person that run the country, the president. Because they always act like the president. They are always running and think that everything they want they must get. And if they don't get it, they throw a tantrum and all these things. So they always act like the president of the country. I'm the boss. So you guys gotta listen to me as you guys are fired. You know what I mean? So I like to call him somebody that is big up in society. And they always say, Mommy, why are you call us that? So it's so funny. But I guess they say you gotta speak things into existence. You never know. When they get on your nerves, young prime minister, what's going on with you? You can't be running the country with all that tantrum. Nobody ain't gonna listen to you. Or sometimes you always mess with the kids and call them chipmunk and squirrel when they were little. Because they always be going at it, you know what I mean? They just go at it. You're in the middle as a parent and you're like, what should I do? Or sometimes I run after them like the squirrel instead. You know? Well, the squirrel actually run from you. Which one mess with you? I don't even know. Because one of them you literally have to provoke him for him to mess with you. So you know what I mean? But when you're a parent, it's never easy. You have to be the supportive parent, the crazy parent, the mad parent, the sad parent, because when they're sad, you have to act like you're sad with them. Just to them, just to make they, understand that yes, we have feelings too. We can be sad. We are a little bit of everything, mixture, element, compound. We're back to science class. I'm telling you, we're a mixture of so many things. But yes, I'm telling you, Tracy said, I'm ready for anything at any time. Yes, it got to be because you never know what's coming, especially the more they grow older and they start to in Jamaica they would say you start to smell yourself. That means you feel like you're a grown woman or a grown man, and then they start have their little defensive mechanism start chipped in where they start to defend their little self and talk to you a certain way. In their head, they think it's normal, but in our grown folks' head, unacceptable. Who are you talking to? You gotta wheel around and come back. You know what I mean? And then the next time, you let things slide underneath the rug. But when they get you really, really mad, 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 then all that you had let slide come right up that day. It's never easy when you have to be a parent. A parent job is not always to be nice to your children. I when I say not being nice, let me be specific of what I mean. When children are having tantrums or so, you cannot be always out there loving them at the same time with tantrum because you that means you're supporting that kind of behavior, you're encouraging that kind of behavior. Because no, 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 those things have to be knit in the bud, because if they're not knit, we're gonna be in trouble. because they get away with it at home, and the home is one of the first place they learn a lot of stuff. When they look at the factors, the places that we learning takes place is the home, then the church, the home, the church, and the school. So we have to make sure everything we have to nip in the bud early. Sometimes people will say we are a helicopter parent. They used to have this TV show. I don't know if they still have it come on. I don't think so. Last year, is it last year or the year before? I wasn't over here then. And they used to have this show come on TV where they show the different kind of parenting style that there is out there. And I used to tune into that show so much. And I remember they had this one lady, and she trained her child real well. But what was shocking to her was she didn't know they were talking about stranger danger, and to see if the child would literally go to the stranger, even though in that essence it wasn't a stranger, it was a family friend they were using as an example. But for the TV, it would be like a stranger. It's somebody that them knew, they have encounter, but the parents have never told them to go pick them up from the school before or anything. So they wanted to see if the children that they had there, all the parents that was there, they had their children play different, parts. All of them play that same role still in different segment. And they wanted to see how many child would literally go, because they say, oh, Resilient Queen is here. And the Resilient Queen is my mama friend, so I can go with Resilient Queen. Remind you, you didn't tell the child to go with Resilient Queen. Resilient Queen does decide to go to the school because it was a segment they were doing. Resilient Queen does decide to go to school and say, hey, your mom said you could come home with me today. Some kids bite, some didn't bite. And one parent was really shocked to say, wow. So even when you think you're giving these kids the things that they need to go out there and understand things, you're going to have some children who will still be washed into the things that mommy didn't say to them or daddy didn't say to them. And then the parents said, well, wow, they were shocked. They literally cried, so what is life, family? It's life, and that's why we have to enjoy our life. Today is Saturday, and what we're gonna do, we gotta enjoy ourselves. Because if we don't enjoy it, you know what? We only have one life. We only have one life to live, and we gotta enjoy it to the fullest. We have one life to live. We gotta enjoy it to the fullest, people. Too many things is happening for us to just sit down sad and look like we're not going nowhere. Please, too much. Even with my children, I'm trying to let them know that hey, we can have fun, but if when I ask you to do something, do it right there and then. Even if you don't do it right at the moment, but get it done so that we can have a day where we have fun. Because think about, especially homeschool, Miss Tracy, you understand this very well. When you homeschool a child, even though when they close down their computer, everything, I say, Mom, school is over. Their work is not. When they go into regular school, they don't have a lot of, they don't come on with homework every day. They might come on with homework maybe 3 times out the week or so, depending on the school they're going to, or they might have somebody help them with the work at school. But you have all of that to do. And sometimes not all children are smart. When I say smart, not all children understand everything right there and then. So sometimes you have to find different method to come up with to let that child understand how to work that problem. Like last night we were not last night, the night before we were doing help him doing his maths so he could get his grade. And one of the maths was 17 minus some number, and I had to but use the number bond. And it's a good thing he was in school so I could pay attention to that. And I had to use the number bond because break down the number bond so you'll have 10 and 4, because 14 can break down into 10 and 4, because in the ones line would be the 4, and the 1 would be the tens line, so the 10 would be the right there. And you break that down and then remember the number. Now for example, 8. So if you said 14 minus 8, how much left? So you want to know how much left. So we had to break that down. I wish I had a piece of paper I could have shown you what I meant. I probably can't find a piece of paper. Let me show you exactly. It's just another way. to help children understand how to do, addition, subtraction. And I had to come up with things so he could understand. Let me see if his marker works. So it was like this right here. So let's say they said, I don't remember the numbers though, but let's use this one. Let's say 14, say minus 8. This was the number. So 14 minus 8. I remember now he's 6 years old. So we're looking at, it don't really matter, order of operation. So I had to tell him, I don't know how it come to my mind to remember. But I said, get your bond, your number bond. So this number right here is gonna go right into here. So the big number go here. And this same number is gonna be broken apart into two segments. So me draw on, don't have nothing. So you draw this now, and this one that is right here, you're gonna put it right there. So in the tens line. So this is the tens line right here, and then you're gonna draw another box. And then this line would be the one with the 4. So you put the 4 right here. Oops, sorry, the mark. I don't know what's going on with the marker. So you put the 4 right here. Mind you, you still have to touch this 8, because you want to know 14 minus 8 is how much left. So what I had to do now, once we separate the big number, because we want the children to understand. So once we separate the big number, and this can help to any children you have too that is not under loving maths either. You don't, even us as adults, sometimes we go someplace to take some tests, and we will be surprised to know that you can't use calculator, but you can use this kind of approach same way to arrive at the answer. So what we do now, encourage him to do last night. Now we have this 10 that we put here. So we're gonna bring this 10 right back down to here. All right, big guys, so don't mind. So it's a 10 right here. And then this number that we didn't use, are you guys seeing it? So this number that you didn't use right here, we're gonna bring it down now. And we're gonna say 10 minus 8. Now you see that it's easy to minus now, right? Because now you break the number apart, you break the bigger number apart. So now you have 10 minus 8, and 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Sorry, guys, the marker not marking properly, but that's all right. We can keep going. So 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. But remember now, we break this number apart. We still have this number we have a touch, right? So we want to know after you take 8 from 10 from 8. Now, in order to find out how much, when you say take 8 from 14, how much is left, you're going to have to add this 4 now. So you're going to say 4 plus 2, this 2, because now 10 minus 8 is 2, plus 2, and then 4 plus 2 is 6. See, that would be the answer. And if you want to fact check your answer, what I like to do is I think this is what I like to do to make sure you get back the answer is 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6, 8, you take 2 from this, 2 from the 6, you left 4, right? And put it to the over there, put it to that, so you put the 4 down, and then you carry this down, so that'll be 14. So you see, you get back the answer. I wish I could have shown you better. So you just add back the answer that you get with the 8 right here, so to get back the 14. And that's how we have to work it out. And then in some of them, it can be hard. So you have another way you could work it out as well, or you could do it this way, which is the older way we all used to. Line up the number under the number. So 14 minus 8. 8 cannot go into 14, so you still have to take all of this. And then you say 14 minus 8. So you still literally break this back down, especially if you're not using a calculator. You still literally break this back down the way you need to break down, because now you have to say, okay, if you already know whole numbers, because it's always good to work with whole numbers. So now you can say, if you reach this part where you're already smart enough, you can say, all right, 10 minus 8 is 2. Add the 2 to the 4, you still get 6. And then you can always fact check yourself with your calculator. And they have other ways to do it too. Tracy say, it's a lot of work with my with us they received the love. I was blessed. My son was a whiz at maths. Yes, I made flashcards. We bought a full size chalkboard. Yes, I got one in my room there to it made it easier for me keep tracking of our day. Yes, yes. Yes, he got all of that in his playroom there. It used to be a standing chalkboard. I took off all the things off that and nailed it to the wall. I got a very creative mind. So I find out that anywhere this approach here, this number band thing here, it does work for addition and subtraction. So if they're doing addition, the same thing. Because sometimes you know what you have phobia with, when you come up and you look at a big number and you're like, wow, this number is so big. And then you cannot, sometimes that is what throws us off, because we're not dissecting, we're not pulling things apart, we're just looking at it as a whole. It's like we're here and we are YouTubers and we're doing our thing and we're talking, and you just have people just looking at you and they're just judging you, but they're not looking beyond to see if they can see something else beyond what they're looking at, because they just have you in a one little hole. But to be honest, if you take pull the person apart, then you will realize that there's some good in this person here. They might have this kind of ways, but you can't just use one little piece of something, because we all have some kind of piece somewhere. We all have piece of puzzle of something. So yes, and you can use blocks with these. You can use anything for them to count in, especially children at 6 years old. So I was thinking that I maybe should start a little channel where I can help work, what that I understand with children, so I can share these ways, because I know a lot of parents out there, they don't like math, but if they have somebody that can break things down, different ways, they do have them out there. But just break it down quick and fast and simple, working out it in different ways, and you have your fingers. I like to say the first counting method we have is our fingers. So I used to ask my son, when you're looking at, absolutely, so many people would appreciate you. Yes, yes. So I'm thinking of, probably I would have to create a channel for that, because with kids, they like to make sure things are more uniform, because then you don't want to rowdy people up in there. You want people who willing to have their children learn, especially the little young children. You know what I mean? Because even when my child couldn't call big numbers, I wish this marker here was writing. When my child couldn't call big numbers, I used to just tell him, especially when the number change after 9, he going to the tens line now. They were what they call it, the teens line. I told him, I said, in the teens line, the number is not going to change until he reach 19. So when the number change, I show him how to write that out as well. I think I have that on my YouTube channel. I got on my YouTube channel. But I was thinking to probably start do something like these, as I learn with my child, because that would benefit a lot more parents too, especially with young children. I start them early with maths, because maths is not something that everybody born to love, because some children are very gifted in maths and language and different languages too, and while some children are not, you know so even if they don't love the maths, but they would still have some vast amount of knowledge to understand the principle. Because I told him, I said, all you need to understand is that the formula does not change when you're doing certain things like addition and subtraction. In this way, the formula is not going to change. And even if you use the subtraction method, all you see how we add it back at the bottom to get the answer. We use the subtraction and we also use the addition method. What I mean? Same thing with multiplication and division. Everything, you have a connection somewhere. What I mean? So I might think of start doing that more, and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons why I really like homeschool, because I'm getting to be there as a parent. And when I can, like, guide him along, because think about when they're really in school, you don't get to see half the stuff that they really do in school. And some children, they don't come home and tell you nothing. How was your day? It was good. What did you do at school? I eat lunch, or I didn't like the lunch, or I play with my friends and teacher give you some work and that was it. And you're there like the parents, like, okay, you're waiting for more. You're thirsty for more. You're hungry for what they're going to say. And then they just flop you. You're ready to fall asleep because you're so upset. You want your children to be able to come home. And I'm not saying it's every children, because you have some children, they can tell you from A to Z what happened at school. But all children are different. They all unique. So everyone not gonna go to school and come home and say, "Mommy, the apple, mommy, the banana." They ain't gonna come and do that. And sometimes questioning your children too, they lie to you. They will lie to you to the teeth. And then when you find out the truth, they come, "Mommy, I'm sorry." At the end, you know why you get mad. Always, "I'm sorry, I didn't want you to get mad." But I'm already mad because you lied to me, because that's another offense here. You lied to me. I'm mad. I'm madder. I mean, you ain't gonna fix the problem. So I think if I do some of these things, it can help the kids. You see, I get to go put my chickens in the coop. Oh, see, you so resilient. All right, you got chicken. The ones that lay the chicken. Sorry, the ones that lay the eggs, but the one that lay the chicken. Oh, that's nice. So, all right, Canada. Canada in the house. All right. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, okay. Well, you got your eggs. We have to pay for the eggs. You gotta pay for the feeding. You gotta take care of them and everything, but it's your egg by the end of the day. How much for your one dozen egg? At least you got your egg with you, you know what I mean? We gotta buy six, we gotta buy one dozen egg, and it's costly. It's costly now. So although I was listening, they said it still work out to be about the same with the feeding, the taking care of them and all that. It still work out to be the same as buying it in the store. Somewhat. But it depends, because some people are smart enough to say, all right, then I buy six chicken, and what is going to take to raise them to get to here is going to need maybe six bag of feeding, seven bag of feeding, 10 bag of feeding, and they would buy that in a lump sum to make it there. They are so wonderful. Mine free range as well. You say free range as well. Oh, okay, so that's nice. Well, tell the chicken I say hello. Good night, chickens. Don't make no noise. It's too late. Yes, family. So if anybody have to leave, me, we say love, manners, and respect. Appreciate everyone. And if you're here and you got a channel, you can always let me know and everything, and we check you out, okay? But when we are live, we want to support everybody that stop by and check us out and everything, because that's the only way you guys, get in the love. Because think about when you come on here and you put in the love, I mean, I want to be able to, if you have the other extra devices, you can do that, you know what I mean? So put the love out there, eh? Love don't hurt. Pain hurt, love don't hurt. So yes, guys, I'm thinking probably to start doing that, you know. With maths though. Um I've always told myself that I would want to be a maths teacher. But for little kids, not the big ones. I don't mind doing any maths, because I used to challenge myself in school with maths a lot, to teach it. Because once I understand something, guys, I'm telling you, those kids gonna understand. Because I like to find, that's my email. I like to find different ways to come up with different strategy, especially with maths. Like when a child, like even that approach that you just did, and if a child is not getting it, you could still come in with the blocks. You can come in, and it doesn't matter what age group the child is in, as long as they're doing addition and subtraction, you can do it, and you have different ways to do it. You come in with the blocks, you come in with the fingers. The first one is good to start with young children. They got 10 fingers that God gave them. Let they use it. Once they got all their 10 fingers, let they use them. Those are their first counting what do you call it, objects that they have is their hands and their self. Like one of the ways I taught my son how to count too. When you see a big number, instead of get panic about the big number, and also to know the signs, because sometimes children get confused between the addition sign and the subtraction sign and the division and the multiplication, especially when you see one minus zero, they say zero. You know what I mean? So, they can get a little confused there. So when doing that. And you let they call themselves the bigger number if they do addition, if they're adding. Even if they're taking away, you can still call yourself 14. And you are put your hand, use your hand. So you have 10 big, you have 10, we like to say 10 big fingers. So they understand. I say you have 10 apples. And for example, um, Amir said, I need 3 apples out of the 10. How many you have left? You know what I mean? And let they look at their hands first so they can know, you know. Or you can let they draw objects. You draw 10 apples and how much Amir need out of the 10. You know what I mean? So Amir need 3 out of the 10. 3 out of the 10, not three. Sorry. You know what I mean? And then work their way out. So there is so many ways to help the children. But this one that I was doing is number one and the regular formula in which we do math. So there's things out there, family, but I think I might start do something like that. But I would have to create a channel for that. So it can just be strictly appropriate for children, not just me here wobbling with dancing, this, that, and then, you know, I want to be strictly for the children to learning, you know, not distraction. You know what I mean? Something where they can strictly zone into the things, but I would want to focus on maths, and then introduce them to basic Spanish and Mandarin. Yeah, I would have to learn those things over again. But anything we put our heart and mind to, family, we will get there. We will get there. Sometimes the road to get to somewhere is very rocky, but when we understand how to get there, it's not going to be as what they call a slippery slope as it is in the beginning, you know. So a lot of things I'm learning, you know. I'm learning as I go. Even last night when I get off life, I was trying to see how, because I tried once how to add music to a video that is already posted, and I was able to use my laptop and use the, you know, the free music that YouTube gave you. I start learning how to download them. You'd have to download them first. Download the YouTube Music Studio, and then you download, have it on your laptop. You can have it on your phone. My phone don't got no storage, so that's a done dead deal right there. That my phone messed me up a lot because I was going hard and my phone just slow me down. It's like it just withered away. You know what I mean? But I kept going. I kept going. So I draw from my old device right now. The old device running Ranky and everything. So that's what I was doing, family. That's what I was doing. You know. That's what I was doing. So it's a lot to take in, but we get there. But my focus would want to be on how to help the young children, especially loving maths. Because even the other day I was talking to my son teacher when she said, I think, have you have any background in teaching? I don't know why she asked me up to this day. I don't know the main reason why she suggested to me. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, but maybe because you know when they on Zoom they can hear you. Even when you mute the computer, they can still hear you. You know that, right? Yes, they can unmute you. They can even if you have your camera off or you look like a skimpy rabbit running through the house, they can unmute and see every little thing. You know what I mean? So your end is mute doesn't mean their end is mute because they're the controller. Anything. And she was saying, if you don't have a background in teaching, I would recommend you go study to be a teacher. You know what I mean? But it just goes to show that sometimes you be here as a parent and you be surprised at things you're teaching your children that even as educators they might never seen that before, encounter that method. I like to say method because there's different ways to teach stuff. As long as we learning stuff, we become more versatile and stuff like that. Then we start to learn that we can be our own inventors. But we have to be learning these things. You know, we have to be staying abreast of a lot of things so we can be inventors. Because when you hear this and you hear that, you say, how can I make a difference? It's just like when we see what is happening around the world. You have people right now in the process of thinking about how to invent things so that this won't happen anymore because they will get a signal ahead of time, you know, and probably pretty soon somebody go invent something that even when the same planes are up in the air, they probably have on something they're gonna build on those planes sooner or later. Might not be when I'm around, but you never know. Sooner or later they build something that mean if a other plane come in close in contact with that plane, it probably 100 yard or so yard, because they up in the air, they fast, but you looking up, you might not see how fast they go, but they literally do go fast. So the impact of anything can be greater up in there, and then it's like no belly under the bottom. So it's just you up there with God. So sooner or later, I'm pretty sure somebody out there in the world is gonna start come up with something of how to build literally a device that can send signal when the, when whatever error is gonna go happening, early, so that they can detour quicker and faster without when you have to be all surrounded with so many things especially in a certain areas, and then it might be able to help the controllers in the room control a lot of stuff. What I mean? That is going on. So sooner or later, somebody gonna figure out how to help detour a lot of things before things get out of hand. What I mean? So more lives can be saved. Miss Sinat, back to Shana. How are you? Greetings, greetings. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. What I mean? Appreciate. So sooner or later, a lot of things, we're gonna have inventors. Cause even today I was doing a social study assignment with my son, and they were talking about um, the mathematician female who was able to land people in space and get them back home safely through her mathematician skills, you know, and all these things. So we're gonna have these little young lives out here that are growing up to become influencers, to become smart, we call it smart little beings, and we'll be surprised to know that if we don't nurture them, then they're gonna falter by the wayside and they don't get to blossom into what they want to become. What I mean? So I think start early, especially let they love me. When we say love me, my teacher taught me this while going to school was me in maths and English, because you need those two subjects to really sink you through anything you're doing. Even if it's just a skill trade you're getting, you need me. So always refer you to your children with me. You need me, so you gotta pay attention. Me don't mean the word me as in me, but it means something else. Me, maths and English says me, me. I mean, even though we say me, but we're not talking about the human being. We're talking about the maths and the English. Those two subjects are core subject that we all need. To get through a lot of doors. it, depending on what you're going to study, and then science and social study, history, biology. Depending on what you're studying, then some of those subjects now come intertwined with you, physics, chemistry, and all these things. What I mean? But it depends on what you're studying. So, but definitely everybody need me, you know. Everybody need me. Even people who speak Spanish need me. People who speak Chinese, Mandarin, they need me. People who speak Arabic, they need me. Same way, they still need however they say English in their language, or they need their Spanish to get over to the next level so they can go study. And some colleges in the Spanish in world too, they have to take English too. So you still need me anywhere you go, especially when you're going into bigger countries that their main language is English. Even if you're not fluent in the language, you still need me. I was listening to, what's her name, the housewife Gracia. What's her name? What's her name? Gracia, something like that. And she's from a Haitian background. The housewife of Atlanta there. And they were asking her how did she learn English, and she said she used to watch those soap opera shows and some other things on TV. So you have so many places that people are learning things right now, even on the internet. We hear and we have different content creators, and we all sharing this and sharing that. You'd be surprised to know you're helping somebody. You might not help them to the extent, but they get an idea. They gain some knowledge. They gain some understanding, even if it's not a factual information we were giving out. But they get some knowledge right there. They say, oh, I can do this. Oh, I could go here. What I mean? So there are so many places that people are looking for help. And, Now AI is a big thing now. You know, AI make Walmart in the Wall Street the other day look bad. You know what I mean? AI, speed. So it just goes to show how we're evolving, how we're uplifting this nation, even though a lot of things is still happening, but it's a part of life, balance. Sometimes we don't like how things are going, but it's a part of life. And when we realize things are not going the way it need to go, we just have to say it's a part of life. Keep pushing, buckle up yourself, brush off yourself, get up, make a U turn. Sometimes you have to turn around. Sometimes you literally have to turn around. And sometimes you can just get up and able to keep going. Because sometimes, depending on how you fall, you might mess up and you really need to turn around again. And then sometimes you will go into a different month, a different day or so, and we feel much better because we're praying. We're asking constantly for direction or something, but the lives that lost, they don't have the things that we are left behind to see. And that's why we have to make an impact. I used to watch the news and see where they talk about runway crash and everything. And then since night I was doing the course with my son where they're talking about people who invent stuff. And they were talking about the first person who invent the green light that you see on the traffic sign, the traffic light, the green light was Bell, Graham Bell, something like that, but a Bella his last name, invent that light. And I'm like, wow. And then the next man to invent the signals, they have another man who invent the signal. Then they have somebody who invent the truck with the freezer inside of it, those truck with the freezer. So when you get all your meat, you see sometimes you see those truck deliver meat, and the big old truck there with the freezer in the back. That man there, I think his name was one. Was he Morgan? Was he Morgan? I don't even remember their name already. But I wrote them down in my son book. But it just goes to show that the little things that we see around us is somebody come up with these ideas and we're using them. Even the light bulb, the first telephone. Yes, sorry, the first telephone was built by Bill. First telephone. And then I think Thomas, what his last name was. Yes, I don't know where I have the book. I think I gave it to him to put in his classroom. So I would have tell you exactly. And all these famous people, are female in these industries. So even the bulb we're using, is invented by somebody. You know, a man built the first telephone with copper wire because his mother was deaf. I think that was Bell. I forgot his first name because he had three names. His last name and his what they call him Bell. BELM. He built the first phone because of the copper wire because his mother was deaf. So he wanted to find out how can he build use sound to make vibration so he could communicate. And that's how basically the first phone was formed, built. And then see we evolve now. We evolve now. We upgrade. We have no more hanger. Eh? No more hanger, no more big junk phone, no more banger. We have smartphone now. Gadget, nice and cute. Now cute cases, cute this. Back in the days you don't have that. You have a tadpole. We used to call it tadpole where the pole stick up. And you have to stand one place or you have the bill collector phone at the bus stop. And that's where you go make a phone call with a long ever wire. I used freezing. I used to watch movies back in the days when people run to the bus stop and say, "Hey, I'm at the bus stop and I'm freezing." So many things. You know what I mean? And then the first man that built the light because the man, how comes he built that light, the green light that we see when we say green, go, we can go. He's saying they said what inspired him. It was it's a pity I don't remember the person name. It was he saw a crash with a buggy and a car and a buggy, I think. And that was what really inspired him to create something to solve the problem. And that's why I always say to people that we don't want to be a part of any problem because that means you're contributing to the problem. But if you're identifying the problem and then trying to come up with a solution, then it's better because now you identify the problem, you know what is wrong, and then you're being a creator now, you're inventing things to stop. Because even a couple of years ago I had called the mayor's office and they had told me what to do, but they said I would have to go to one of these uh car places, what they call them, manufacturer places that build cars, and probably do up a proposal and something, and then see how well I could pitch it to see if they can invent those things, because I have an idea of runway crash. Like when we have runway crash, how can we stop that? And that was all because of having experience with that, as also seeing it on the news where we have so many runway crash. And I was thinking that if I could just come up with something that can warn drivers that are having the clear, but this person coming in, they don't have the clear because they're in the wrong. Because then you come in can have so many, you going at a speed, especially in a freeway, and a lot of accident happen on a freeway. By the time you're supposed to break your speed, you're actually breaking that person and everything. So I'm thinking of how to come up with a way to build something, innovate something, be creative, do something so that these things can, make, would things still happen? Yes, but at least it can reduce the amount, you know. And then you know what? I was thinking about these things, and shortly after that, somebody come up with something. But even though they have that on the road, they just have a reflector. So when you're going the wrong way, the reflectors and the signals sent to the police are everything. But they still need to do more, because I'm thinking for them to create something to put in cars. Like these cars now have something. You see how they have those. So you have those blind spotlight, some of the higher tech cars now when you're driving now, sometimes you don't even have to look in at your blind spot because the reflector thing there, although you have to pay attention, but they have the reflector things there. So when a car coming up close to you, it start blink and you have a color. So I'm thinking that if they can create something like those things, look a bit more advanced, but around your car, so that when if you are ahead of somebody and you see that they're about to make the wildest wrong turn, it sends signal to you at least 100 meter away. So that way you have ample time to scoot over, warn the other drivers around you, because the way it would be built on the car, that light would come on is like a flashing light, and it will come on, so and that will indicate to all the drivers behind you to slow down, break, so that you can get ample time not to hit run, not for them not to run into you, and also for that wrong way driver to get a time to realize what he doing, because sometimes they're drunk, sometimes they high, they ain't seen clearly, they visually impaired, so many things can be happening, what I mean, and then you can get time to scoot over, what I mean, indicate to the to other drivers so they can get over. What I mean? And that's why it's never always good to be trailing somebody right tail up on tail. And you have a lot of people, they're driving, they in haste, they can't wait, they up under your tail. They don't realize how dangerous that is, because by the time you realize somebody ahead of you, command you, some cars are bigger than some, and sometimes the cars that are bigger than yours is ahead of you. Sometimes you can't see what that person is seeing in front of him. So you have to follow with the person that is in front of you, with their indicator, their flashing light, whatever they're doing, to learn how to back off, what I mean? But going close to somebody, I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm thinking of how to do this kind of stuff, what I mean? And then when I look and see woman in first mathematician woman who helped to launch people to astronaut, I'm like, I can do it too. So now reading those things today to help my son. They have a Hispanic place here that do intervention too. I don't remember where the address is. So I have the idea, guys. I'm just not giving all of it out. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to go to them and see how well we could come up with something. Because trust me, it not only will help in America, it probably will be made in America, but it not only will be helping Americans, it will helping people right around the world, because we have it. As long as you have a car, you're prone to anything that is out there. We are prone to anything that is out there. As long as you drive and you have a car, you are prone to anything. You could be a safe driver, doesn't mean the next person is beside you is a safe driver. You could be one of the highest person on the road, and you still know how to maintain and have your eyes on the road. Doesn't mean the next person know how, because not everybody can maintain when they do anything. You know what I mean? One size don't fit all. You could be going good and say yes, you're a good driver, but then somebody knock you off the road. So you know what I mean. So it's just a lot to pack and unpack. But they have a place here. I know they do innovation because they recently went to this competition. I think last year. Yeah, last year, where they create, what did they create? They create some robotic thing. And I know if I could go pitch the ideas to them, because sometimes you can be an inventor, like you have the ideas or anything, but then you want somebody to sketch it out for you, because you probably can't sketch it out. You have the ideas, but it telling them, and then if they can foresee what you're saying, they will be able to have something out there in the market. But I would want what I'm thinking of to be able to help, not just to put on the side of the streets, but also to be on cars. So when something should happen, you know what I mean, you have ample time to get over, because it's never easy. It's never easy, family, but you know what I mean, such is life, family. We ain't gonna stay too long on here tonight. I just come, give God thanks and praise, enjoy. Today is another day. So the 2nd of February, which is Febrero dos. Okay, I need to remember how they say the year in Spanish. I don't remember, but I only know Febrero, Febrero dos, because today is the dos. All right. So I'm just saying thank you guys to everybody that is here. Miss Sinat back, thank you. Oh, Miss Sinat back, I was looking over to my TV. Sorry. Sometimes you guys see me looking, I'm looking over my TV. Sorry, Miss Sinat back. It's a good idea. You never know, they might be ready for you. Yes, because I've been having it a long time. So I was saying I call the mayor's office, and the guy was saying that's a good idea, but he was saying I don't think our department would be able to help, but we can reach out to the manufacturer of a car placer, because trust me, you'll be surprised to know how much you would be helping a lot of us, even if it don't help the person who's coming in with the situation. But I would want it to be on cars, because that means when somebody going the wrong way, you can school over real quick and slow down. It warned you at least a hundred. I would want it to be 100 feet, because that would give everybody ample time. Especially just think about a freeway, how busy a freeway is. So if you get 100 feet signal away to communicate with each cars, your car is send signal to the next car, then what I mean, because of the connection. You think about how many people life would be saved. That's what I'm thinking, because you get ample time to get out that junk drive away and everything. You can slow down traffic behind you, so everybody can go over to one side. You know what I mean? And then you all can be, making adjustment now to see how well things work. And I think that would be a good idea, because especially the summer coming up, and you have people out here, they just party, and they want to drive still, and they say they are a driver. Or you're a driver when you're drunk, bouncing over the bank inside and everything. You're a driver then. If you're not in your right mind, then don't drive, because sometimes you're not the only one there. I lost family member through these things, so I understand. You know, 2021, I lost my cousin, my mom nephew, drunk driving. You know, I lost a friend. I think not last year, 2023 too. Same thing. You know what I mean? So when you know these things, it's not something to play with. He was drinking and he said he wasn't ready yet. That's what I was told. And they said, come on, we gotta go home. They have him drive. Why you see somebody so drunk, are you gonna force them to drive? You can't drive. Then you gotta wait on the man, or walk home, or catch a bus, or catch a cab. Because if he say he not moving, let the man sleep till he can get out of his drunk stage. Or make sure you can drive. and he's the only one get killed out the car. My friend, he was drinking. I don't know what happened. The young lady was still alive, but I don't know what happened after. And that was the only son for his mom. So he just, you know. So when you see things like these, we always have to find ways. How can we do this? I'm always constantly trying to think. Sometimes you'll see me here and I'm looking. I'm not looking at the computer. I'm literally looking over, trying to think about what can I do. Even with my own children, sometimes I'll be saying, okay, my approach to this wasn't right. What can I do this time to make things better? I constantly be looking, you know what I mean? I don't know if anybody have those kind of, even as YouTubers, you're constantly looking for ways to uplift yourself. Are you constantly looking for things to say, things to do? But one thing I learned, sometimes you just turn on the camera and you'll be surprised to know you have so much to say. But anyway, family, we ain't gonna stay long tonight. But I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that. Miss Sinapback say good night. I gotta go to bed. I'm going to church in the morning. Yes. All right, Miss Sinapback, have a good night. And we gotta go right now too. So let me give a shout out to everybody that was here. Miss Sinapback, Trishana, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate. Tracy Local Learning, thank you for stopping by. Miss Sinapback is from USA. So big shout out to United States of America. Tracy Local Learning all the way. I'm learning everybody where they're from. Make Tracy Local Learning. She gonna feed her chickens. Lay some eggs, send over some eggs for us. So we don't have to pay no $6. All right, she's all the way out of Canada right there. So thank you for stopping by. And let's scroll. I'm scrolling out. Yolanda Wilson. I think she's from USA as well. So big shout out to you and everything. And the world smile with Basil all the way out of the USA. I forgot where you live, and Yolanda at them. And I'm not sure if I know where you guys live, but big shout out to you. I know you live in the US, but I'm not sure if which part of the US. But that's all right. So big shout out to all of you that was here. Yolanda and the World Smile with Basil, Miss Cynthia Blackwell. Big shout out to you all the way from United States of America. I know that one for sure. For sure. So big shout out to you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm scrolling all the way up, up, up. And Selenia, the Celestial, all the way out of Australia. She's in the future, guys. We are going to go to bed. Well, we over in the future now, but she's over, I think, probably heading over to Monday, probably. Because she's already in the future, because she's all the way in Australia. So big shout out to you guys. I like to, shout the countries out because, people around the world are watching from different places. So big shout out to all the countries. So if you're watching privately, big shout out to all of you. You know where you're from. I don't, sorry, but if you are here, I'm living in Michigan, originally Jamaican, Yadi. Lisa's got style out of USA. Big shout out to you. I'm not sure if you're originally from USA or Canada or anywhere, but big shout out to you all the way out of USA. Big shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by. And guys, remember to connect, check, 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 check. That's what we say. We say check, 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 check. And JC, I'm not sure if I think you had said where you were from, but are you from Australia? I don't remember. But I don't remember. I'm gonna say big shout out to you, United States of America again in the building. And then yes, so that was it for tonight. So big shout out to everyone that was here, and I want you guys to have a fantastic night. And to God be the glory. Happy Sat. What? Wait. Happy Saturday. Oh, happy Sunday morning. So good morning, guys. Good morning. To God be the glory. Let's be kind, have faith, be honest, be thankful, and smile of what? Smile of 10 and stay humble. Love always. Oh, wrong way. Have a blessed day. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. All right, let's go hang my spikes up. All right, so good night, good night. Thank you, Miss Sinapback. You guys have a blessed night. Bye bye, bye bye. I forgot I'm on the computer. All right, okie dokie.